Hello everyone, this is my first video on YouTube and I thought I'd start with something for Halloween coming up, so please like and subscribe for more. This steampunk look is kind of a greasy, oil slick, grungy look and it's supposed to be like a hot air balloon pilot. So jumping right in, I've already primed my face. Make sure to put your hair back. I can't deal with tutorials where people have the hair all over the place. Taking my regular foundation, I'm just buffing this all over the face and blending it into the neck as normal. And because we're making such a mess with this makeup look, you don't need to add any concealer. I'm setting my under eyes with a translucent powder and a small angled brush for more precision, and then applying powder on the rest of my face with a bigger brush. Using the darkest shade of my contour palette, I'm applying that along the hollows of my cheeks, forehead, jawline, and under the lip for a gritty effect. Now I'm just warming up my cheek contour with a burnt orange shade. Here I'm starting the scrapes or scratches on my cheeks with a bright red shadow and a pencil brush. Just so you know, I am doing this on both sides of my cheeks. I first add the most product in the middle of where I want the line and just streak it out up and down so that it's blended. You can choose how many you want and where to put them. Now taking a dark red with the same brush, I'm following the lines but focusing it more in the middle to deepen it a little bit. Taking a dark brown shade and a really thin flat brush, I'm adding messy lines in the scrapes to make it look like there's dirt stuck in there. And just going back with the pencil brush, I'm just blending in that dirt colour. And just to make the skin look even more irritated, I'm going over my contour with that bright red shade from NYX. I added some more scrapes on my forehead, so I'll just fast forward this so you can see how to do it anywhere else you want to put them. Now for a highlight, I'm taking a silver eyeshadow and putting this on my cheekbones, nose bridge, cupid's bow and forehead. Onto eyebrows, I always brush out any foundation or powder before I add in any product. For 1/3 of the eyebrow, I'm using a silver cream base, and for the rest of the eyebrow, I'm using the black from the same palette and just making the tail of that longer than normal for a more dramatic look. Now here is where it gets a little apocalyptic with my eye primer, but never fear, I totally fixed it. So let's try that again. I'm priming my eyes and then setting it with that same angled brush from earlier with the lightest matte shade in the Full Exposure palette. Going in with the darkest gunmetal shade in the same palette and a flat eyeshadow brush, I'm applying that into the inner and outer corners of my eye to begin a halo effect, making sure to wing the shadow out a bit at the end. I'm also adding this at the start of my brow bone. And just take a small blending brush and blur out all the edges, making sure it becomes very blown out. For the center of my eyes, I'm using that same silver cream as the base of my finger. I'm also putting this in the center and outer corner of the lower lash line and dragging it down my face with some greasy kind of tears. And I'm just setting that with the silver eyeshadow from before. Now going back in with the flat Morphe brush and no additional product, I'm blending out the edges of the silver halo. And with a short shader brush, take the same gunmetal shade used on the lid for right under the lower lash line. I also popped on a silver highlight in my inner corner with whatever was left on my finger. And just go back in and blend everything out again. Then I curl my lashes and apply mascara. Here I'm continuing the halo effect with a silver pencil liner in the center of my waterline and then black eyeliner for the rest of it. And I also use the black liner to tightline. And blending again. Now onto lips. I'm taking a brown cream base for the majority of the lips, and this can be a little messy since this is a messy look. Or maybe I'm just saying that because I did such a bad job of applying it. We'll never know. I dab on a little red liquid lipstick in the center of the lips, blending it out with my pinky and adding in some more brown where I need it. And we're all done, so here is the final look. I hope you all enjoyed this. Make sure to tag me on Instagram at CakingAbilities if you recreated this. Make sure to like, subscribe and comment what you'd like to see next. Thank you for watching, I'll see you next time, and remember to do something that makes people look twice.